Wonderful friends, respected friends, great sadhakas, Krishna Vasudeva, with hearty gratitudes, greetings, salutations. Welcome to you. Keep it up, this pursuit of Brahma Vidya, come what may. Chandogya Upanishad, we are studying Prathamodhyayaha, Dvitiyaha, Khandaha, Devasura Sangrama. Who are Devatas, who are Asuras, subjectively. What is the Sangrama that continuously happens in them? Up to that we saw. Now the Devatas wanting to overpower the Asuras. They want to take the help of the Udgita Upasana. So what is that Udgita Upasana Devatas done? They have done. Then how the Asuras affected that without sparing, or they showed their own influence. Then what is the solution? How not to get affected or defeated by the Asuras, how to be victorious over them to begin with, and overall victory, the achievement of the purpose of the life. So this is what is the subject matter. So what Bhagavan Adi Shankara gave, the Vyakhyana for Devatas and Asuras, that has to be kept in the background to understand the entire story. Let us see how much we can grasp it and take it to our own personal heart, and then therefore understand this is a necessary upasana sadhana to be done, and start doing to be blessed. Okay, and hope by now you have started the Omkara upasana. Minimum at least started to chant the pranava few times every day whenever it is convenient to you. Along with this Chandogya Upanishad Adhyanam, we have Shanti Guru Parampara Mantrocharana, we have Sankalpa for our Adhyatmika Sadhana Pragati, also for Sanatan Dharma, Samrakshana Abhivruddhi, which is so essential, and Vishwa Adhyatmika Pragati. We'll also do some of our Vedic chanting, we'll do our Mantra Dhyanam, some common sense thought also we will discuss. So here we are. May Parabrahma Ishvara Jagannatha, Devata Gana, Guru Gana, Shastra Gana, blessings be there. Not only on us, but the entire Indians, the Bharatiya. Today is our 80th Independence Day. Independence Day, 15th August 2026 today. So to the Vyaktitva of the entire mankind of our Bharat Mata be fully blossomed to, regain the pristine glory of Bharata and revel in that joy being a Bharatiya. May it give inspiration to the entire world. Start. Om. 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 ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्यासम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ॐ यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ॐ निधये सर्वविद्यानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः ॐ ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलं स्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे ओम व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। ओम सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। ओम श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ओम गुरुपुङ्गवपुङ्गवकेतनते समतामयतां नैकोऽपि सुधीः शरणागतवत्सलतत्त्वनिधे भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम्। ओम ब्रह्मानंदं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यमेकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्मभक्तियोगधर्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। छान्दोग्योपनिषदः आचार्येभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्तब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षकैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणेतिहाससन्तवाङ्मयोक्त साध्यसाधनानुभवसिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्तऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवतादर्शनानुग्रहानुभवप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वआध्यात्मिकप्रगत्यर्थं धर्मसंस्थापकानां नित्यनिरन्तरदिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराममन्दिरवत् शिवकृष्णादिमन्दिरादीनां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु निरन्तरशास्त्र अध्ययनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरशत्रुविघ्नशाश्वतसमूलनिर्मूलनपूर्वक भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिकहैन्दवसंस्कृतेः धर्ममोक्षपुरुषार्थानां सुसम्प्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थमस्यां कक्षायामागतानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयः तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मादीनां प्रतिभक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्मसाफल्यार्थमनेकशास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये सामवेदांतर्गत छांदोग्योपनिषदः आद्यशंकर भाष्य सहित अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। मंगलाचरण श्लोकः। ओम सच्चिदानंद सान्द्राय सर्वातीताय साक्षिणे नमः श्रीदेशिकेन्द्राय शिवाय शिवघातिने। शांति मंत्रः। ओमाप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणः चक्षुः श्रोत्रम् अथो बलम् इंद्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदं माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्यां मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु निराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरते ये उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तो ओम शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ओमाप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणः चक्षुः श्रोत्रम् अथो बलम् इन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदं माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्यां मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु निराकरणं मेऽस्तु तदात्मनि निरते ये उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तो ओम शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ओमाप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुश्रोत्रमथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदं माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्यां मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु निराकरणं मेऽस्तु तदात्मनि निरते ये उपनिषत्सु धर्मास्ते मयि सन्तो ओम शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। If you see, this beautiful Shanti mantra itself is expandedly explained in the entire Upanishad. You can feel it. For example, the Shanti mantra starts with Om. The Mahima of the Omkara is explained in the first Khanda. Then second one is all the faculties should be Apyayantu. That is the mantra. Apyayantu Vamangani Vak Pranas Chakshu Shrotra Matho Balam Indriyani Sarva. Exactly in the second Khanda, that is what we are doing. The Devatas are doing UDGEETHA Upasana for themselves to become powerful enough to not allow the Rakshasas to overpower, thereby they can do what they have to do. Live life according to the Shastra for the outer dharmas and the inner Paramadharma. See that? Then Upanishads dharma, nahi, Sarvam Brahma Upanishadam Maham Brahma Nirakuryam. They are the ones will come in the subsequent khandas and subsequent chapters. So, this entire Upanishad can be an exhaustive explanation, sadhana and experience of this Shanti mantra only, we can that way feel. Very good it is. I'm sure some of you are chanting at least once per day this mantra minimum. If you want, you can do it more than 7, 9 times, 19 times, 27 times, X what, nothing like that. So powerful mantra, and mantra has its own mantra Shakti. More than that, the mantra's meaning itself is so informative, inspirational, and eye opener. Every day, if we chant it with the meaning in the mind, no time we are allowed to close our eyes to our goal. That's the beauty of this mantra we have seen. Om Atha Prathamodhyayah Dvitiyah Khandaha. Spend those 4 sacred minutes in chanting the second khanda. Om Om Devasuraha Vayatra Sanyetire Uhaye Prajapatyaha Tadha Devaha Udgitamaja Hruho Anena Etan Abhibhavishyama iti Tehanasekyam Pranamudgitamupasam Chakrire Tagamha Asuraha Papmana Vividuho तस्मात् तेन उभयं जिघ्रते सुरभि च दुर्गन्धि च पाप्ना हि एषः विद्धः अतः वाचमुद्गीतमुपासां चक्रिरे तागम्हासुराः पाप्मना विविदुः तस्मात् तया उभयं वदति सत्यं चानृतं च पाप्मना हि एषा विद्धा अतः चक्षुरुद्गीतमुपासां चक्रिरे तद्धासुराः पाप्मना विविदुः तस्मात् तेन उभयं पश्यति दर्शनीयं च दर्शनीयं च पाप्मना हि एतत् विद्धम् अतः श्रोत्रमुद्गीतमुपासाञ्चक्रिरे तद्धासुराः पाप्मना विविदुः तस्मात् तेन उभयगं शृणोति श्रवणीयं च श्रवणीयं च पाप्मना हि एतत् विद्धम् अतः मन उद्गीतमुपासाञ्चक्रिरे तद्धासुराः पाप्मना विविदुः तस्मात् तेन उभयगं सङ्कल्पयते सङ्कल्पनीयं च पाप्मना हि एतद्विद्धम् अतः य एव अयं मुख्यः प्राणः तमुद्गीतमुपासाञ्चक्रिरे तगम आसुराः ऋत्वा विदध्वंसुर् यथा अश्मानमाकणं ऋत्वा विद्वगं सेता एवं यथा अश्मानमाकणं ऋत्वा विद्वगं सते एव गभः एव स विद्वगं सते य एवं विधि पापं कामयते यस्य एनम् अभिदासति य एषः अश्माकणः नैव एतेन सुरभि न दुर्गन्धि विजानाति अपहत पाप्मा हि एषः तेन यदश्नाति यत् पिबति तेन इतरान् प्राणान् भवति एतम् एव अन्ततः वित्वा उत्क्रामति व्याददाति एव अन्ततः इति तगम्ह आङ्गिराः उद्गीतमुपासां चक्रे एतम् एव आङ्गिरसं गम्यते मन्यते अङ्गानां यद्रसः तेन तगम्ह बृहस्पतिरुद्गीतमुपासां चक्रे एतम् एव बृहस्पतिं मन्यन्ते भाग्यबृहति तस्याः एषः पति तेन तगम्ह अयास्य उद्गीतमुपासां चक्रे एतम् एव अयास्य मन्यन्ते आस्याद्यदयते तेन तगम्ह बको दाल्भ्यो विदाञ्चकार सह नैमिषयानाम् उद्गाता बभूव सह स्म एभ्यः कामानागयायति आगाताः वै कामानां भवति ये एतदेवं विद्वान् अक्षरमुद्गीतमुपास्ते इति अध्यात्मम्. Yeah, अध्यात्म उपासना all that. Krishna Vasudeva, up to what we have seen, Deva, Sura, Havai. Devas are these, Asuras are these. Shastriya Indriya Pravrittis are Devathas, Ashastriya Bhogasakti Yukta Tamogunatmaka Indriya Pravrittis are Asuras. Havai, from the time immemorial, historically, it went on happening. Yatra Sanyetire, Sanyetire Yuddham Krutavantah. Yatra Yasmin Vishaye. What is the Vishaya? Each one want to take away the Vishaya of the others. Shankara Bhagavan has beautifully explained. The explanation is Devas are the Shastriya Pravritti. The Asuras try to do the Abhibhavanam of them, overpowering of them, thereby not allowing them to do what they are supposed to do. Devas are not allowed by the Asuras. So to the Devas try to defeat the Asuras and do what they themselves are supposed to do. In this way, Devasura Sangrama Iva Anadikala Pravruttaha Yuddhaha, in the heart of everyone, we can see happening every moment, every day. That was the conclusion. So, iti अन्योन्य अभिभव उद्भव रूपः संग्रामः इव सर्व प्राणिषु प्रतिदेहं देवासुर संग्रामः अनादिकाल प्रवृत्तः इति अभिप्रायः. It is going on. It is nothing new. Okay. Then, what point very crucial we have to understand is, never miss this point. Key at the empirical level of the world of duality, right? All the time these deva asuras will be there. Like harm causing bacteria, helping bacteria. Both of them are there. Harm causing animals, helping animals. Harm causing birds, helping birds. Harm causing plant kingdom, helping planting kingdom. Both are there in the world. Everything, fruits, vegetables, all of them individually, totally helping, destroying, both are there. Okay. In this way, at the empirical level, the play of the world itself is such that both of them will be there always. In that, when the asuras win, always there is misery, always there is chaos, confusion, the unruliness. When the devatas win, there will be less misery, more happiness, everything in decency, everything in beauty. This is a fact. And then, whenever the devata Gana Shakti is more, then that whole thing will be so beautiful. Whenever the Asura Shakti is more, it is again ugly. It you can see in our own mind vrittis, in our own family, when everybody is behaving that day like the devatas. Your house is like Swarga. All are doing their works, disciplined, lovingly talking to each other, taking each one into confidence. It is a devata like jivana, or Swarga like jivana, because the devatas are ruling. Sometime you can see a week or a day or sometime few months also. Everybody is ahankari. Everybody is swarthi. Everybody wants to do what they want. Try to overpower other. And that house is in that pain, in that dukkha, so much that even little sadhana you have done and you pass through that house, you can feel those vibrations. That in this house there are asuras, every day selfish, every day egoistic, trying to overpower each other. And none of them know what to do exactly and do that. Think about it. This is how at the empirical level it goes on. What is our kartavya is to maintain the decency, peace. We always have to ourselves have the devata pravrittis and promote devata pravritti in the world also. Whether you take it as traffic rules, I follow, I ensure my children, all of them learn and follow. In the office, I follow my timely work and promote or guide the others also to follow that. In the traffic, if I am erratic and my whole family erratic, because of me, how many accidents happen? In the house or office, I don't work well and my subordinates also, I misguide them. Then you can see such government offices, what is the productivity for the country from them. See how many examples we can give. Right? Second point. What is the first point? This continuously is there. Second is our job is to promote the positive. Yet, how much ever you promote positive, the danger of getting affected by the negative won't end. That's it. Then what? How to end that negative? If you want to end the negative, you have to end the positive also. That is, you have to rise above both of them. What is that which is above both of them? The life at the faculty level. Beyond that is living at the substratum level. So for these three stages. One stage is making the asuras win. Second stage is making the devatas win. Third stage is going beyond both of that practical empirical life and living the real life of the reality. In the real life of reality, when you reach, then the good, bad, both of them are play going on without affecting. There is neither good, there is nor bad. Ultimately, what is there is divinity alone is playing in that way. To make a play beautiful, always there should be two. When they have to be two, they have to be opposite to each other. That's the play going on. When you look at it as play, it's only two opposite things playing. There is nothing called as good or bad. There is nothing called as quarrel or fighting. A play is going on. Isn't it? See that football game you see. That fellow want to put that ball in that net. The whole group, other group is usko gira ke, kapade pad ke, खींच के, they try to snatch that ball and they want to put in the goal. What is that happening is a sport happening. In that sport, definitely two teams have to be there. Each one is given the opposite goals. जिसको उधर भागना है उसको इधर भागना है goal. That's how the sport going on. है ना? What is good there? What is bad there? Nobody is good or bad. The play is going on. That day, whichever team has good coordination and all, they make more goals and win. The other day, the others win. Sport only it's going on. You know? And in that sport, both of them will have to follow their rules, regulations. Whenever the rules are not followed, the red cards and all of them are shown. So too in this world, the divinity is playing. Let the divinity play. And in the play of divinity, there is a universal good only, universal happiness only. Let that alone prevail. You know? Allow not the non-positive to overpower when you are at the empirical level. So at the Laukika level, Vyavaharika level, while trying to promote the good, then only the world will be happy. Beyond that also, we should rise beyond that, good and bad also, to revel in the reality. So when you call something as good, necessarily you'll have to call other thing as bad. Isn't it? When good bad are there is samsara. In samsara, the good bad continuously continues. So balance. While rejecting the bad, while supporting the good, rise above both of them. In rising above both of them, you are liberated. In supporting the good, you are making the world be happy. If you by mistake support the bad, you are making the world miserable. Think about it. Hope it is little bit clicking. Little bit we are able to grasp what is the entire story about looking from our subjective standpoint. So devaha asuraha havai yatra sanyetire. Then ubhaye te ubhaye prajapatyaha, that we have seen. Ubhaye prajapatyaha is both the shastrendriya pravritti is also within me, then ashastriya kamadi asakti yukta jnana rahita tamoguna pravritti also born from me only. Here tamoguna is when that type of pravritti is done, it is going to lead to negative consequence to me and to others. Not knowing this is called tamoguna. Tamoguna is ajnana. Ajnana about the consequence. Isn't it? Tamoguna. That is asurata. Very, very difficult it is to digest. Like the India got independence 8 years back. So those who ever made the constitution or in the rules, etc., to the extent of their dimag, they have made all of them. So उसमें आप देखोगे, wherever the positive way the country has grown, wherever they were not fully matured in their thinking future, with some type of biasnesses and not having the other type of preferences, you can see what the consequence of the country. Even now also, if the praja mainly and the government are tamoguni, then they will promote such things which will see to it that the country will be destroyed in future. Both are many things like today's Independence Day. What is there to celebrate Independence? What have you done with the independent India? Did you understand Bharat? Oh, Indian, the culture, the tradition, and all. If you make that stand again back, then you are really patriotic. That is true celebration, isn't it? Lot of things anyway. Next, both of them are Prajapatyaha. Who is Prajapati? Beautiful word it is. Don't miss it. Karma Jnana Adhikrutaha Purushaha Prajapati. है ना? I am the one who has the adhikara for the jnana prapti, who have the adhikara for karma to do as per prapta jnana. Should I not use it properly? है ना? If I take the ajnana as the jnana, like asura, and do the dushkarma, I am expressing asurata in me at all my indriya level. That is what is going to we going to see in the next 4 or 5 mantras. So, Ubhaye Prajapatyaha is a very powerful thing to be grasped, that whether Devata expresses or Asura expresses through me, I am the cause for both of them. Realize it. Yes, we pray to the God, we pray to the Guru. That is only to some extent. But real thing is what? We have to become subjective to know that I am promoting the Asurata in me. In promoting the Asurata in me many a times. Even the so-called spirituality, prayers, etc. also, I may misuse. Very subtle mistake that can happen. What is the meaning of it is, by my choice, I am living like Asura only, but outside, I am praying to the God. क्या ये सही बात है? How many of us do this? We are outside acting like a pujari, doing the prayer and all. And inside, our intentions are ignoble, our goals and means are negative. With this, my own wrong choice, my prayers, what will they affect? What will they will be resulted in? Isn't it? That's why at a higher level, ourselves knowing what Shastras tell us to live, living like that is the real prayer. And like what is my prayer to Krishna? Oh Krishna, I'm praying to you. You give me Arthakama. You give me the Bhoga. Save me from all difficulty, problems. These are all prayers to Krishna, no doubt, in the beginning. But real prayer is what? What he told us to live in Gita as well as in Bhagavata 11th Skanda. Living like that is the prayer without the external, what do you call, Natakwala prayer. True prayer is that, isn't it? Like you say Hari Om Swamiji to me, or even sometime Namaskar. Do you think that is the real Namaskar? Isn't it? What I want from you, come daily to class, listen attentively, do your homework. When you do sadhana, that is your respect, isn't it? In the same way, I also tell you in so many ways, good words I express. That is not my love to you. My real love to you is when I myself study well and try my best to convey this Upanishad Jnanam to you. Isn't it? All those outer prayers are to give a break to our too much of licentious living. Definitely, sometimes because of those prayers, the divine will bless us in showing us the direction. Avuna? In that direction, walking is our duty, then only that is the real prayer. We miss out. That is the immaturity, which we have to conquer with the maturity. है ना? So, प्रेयर्स तो करते रहो, साथ में बदलो अंदर से. That is the important thing, isn't it? And in nature, the Rakshasatva, Asuratva always is there to try to make us. Because it is not only Sattva Guna that is there in the Prakriti, the other two gunas are there, Tamo and Rajo. Tamo Guna makes us forget what is Sattva Guna or the knowledge. Rajo Guna projects its own licentiousness makes us behave according to it. है ना? Sattva guna is I have to serve my parents. Tamo guna is I have forgotten it. Rajo guna is I live life as I want and also as told by whatever your spouse or spouse. Therefore, she told, let us stay separate from your parents. Put them in the old age home. Let us take separate house. Now that Rajoguna is doing prerana to him. And he says, ठीक है, then the parents are neglected. Whole life, the joy and punya of serving parents, he has lost, no? The other day I was listening about that sports person. His wife or fiancé would have, she, why you take all time your mother to wherever the program you go? Why not? He says, I will take my mother. If you want to be with me, I'll get out. My mother is important. I really loved that fellow, isn't it? Interesting. That's how we have to be subjectively analyze all these mantra and see with calm, quiet, patient mind where we are going wrong, how we can rectify ourselves. Whole life is nothing but know what is right, know what is wrong, drop what is wrong, do what is right. That's what is the whole life. Whether we take it lightly or seriously or very seriously, all that is in our choice. But life is like that. Anywhere you are. Okay. Now, up to this we have seen Prajapatyaha. Then Tadha Devaha Udgitam Ajahruhu. Then the Devatas did the Udgita Upasana. Very careful. In that, how many things were told? Udgita Majahruhu means Om they are chanting. Point one. Two, along with the Om they are chanting the Udgita Samaveda mantra also. Three, along with Om chanting and Udgita Samaveda mantra chanting, they are doing those respective yajnas also, which we were already doing. What is the extra addition now is they were paying extra attention to the Om. Okay, with the knowledge of the first Khanda. Earlier they were doing, but they were doing mechanically. Their drishti more was on the gross mechanical yajna karma more than Om because the Mahima of the Om was not known. But in the first Khanda, all the Omkara Mahima told, no, that is there in intellect. Then no change is brought as regard the action is concerned. Om mantra ucharana going on. With Om, the other mantra ucharana is going on. And in that mantra, whatever the swahakaras, etc. are said, that action is going on. Bahar koi farak nahi. Inside now, with the background of knowledge of the Omkara, they are prayerfully, respectfully invoking Om mantras, special grace and blessings in each of their faculties. There, when they were doing that, the opposition party also was affecting and they could not avoid it. At one point, they could avoid it. That point is the Mukhya Prana Upasana. Where we reach there, then we'll understand it. So far is this Udgitam Ajagraho means the conscious, attentive chanting of the Omkara, knowing its power in the mind, they are doing. Why they were doing? Naturally, with this we will be overpowering the Asuras with that idea. With that background, they started. In that starting, they were doing the Upasana of Omkara, starting with the Granendriya and the Prana in the Granendriya. When they were doing it, the Asuras affected them. Like that, in all the 4, 5 Karmendriya, Jnanendriya, and Takarana, the Asura Prabhava always same. Then they were thinking, where is that where the Asuras won't affect? Then Mukhya Prana they took for Upasana. When did the Upasana of Om to be Mukhya Prana? Asuras could not do anything. They themselves got destroyed. Therefore, by this, what is said? Indriya Upasana is to be continuously done, but there is the equal probability of failure also. That where there is no chance of failure, definitely you will be successful is the Mukhya Prana Upasana. That is what we have to come to our understanding. This entire Khanda is about that. I'm just telling every day an idea so that we become familiar with what is the context of this Upanishad and how it is effective in our life also. All the Upanishadic Brahma Jnana, every Shastra Jnana is, my dear friends, remember it is related to us only. Don't imagine that जो हम पढ़ रहे हैं हम क्लास के लिए सीमित है and the whole day we live as we want. No, no, no. ऐसा समझोगे तो you never understood the spiritual life nor the purport of the Shastras. Shastra is for us to know and live a life. Let us see that. Okay. Yes, yes. Mm, 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 mm. अतः उभे अपि देवासुराः प्रजापतेः अपत्यानि इति प्राजापत्याः प्रजापतिः कर्मज्ञानाधिकृतः पुरुषः पुरुष एव उक्तम् अयमेव महान् प्रजापतिः इति श्रुत्यन्तरात् तस्य हि शास्त्रीयाः स्वाभाविक्यश्च करणवृत्तयः विरुद्धाः अपत्यानि वा तदुद्भवत्वात्. So tasya hi, of that purusha you and I only, shastriyaha, that is the shastrokta, swabhavikyah cha, born out of our vasana and samskaras, are the two possible karana vrittayaha, the functionings of faculties, viruddhaha, each one is opposite to the other, apatyani ima, like the children, tad udbhavatvad, because both of them are born from me, the purusha only. So I am an individual purusha. I have commonly the purushartha samarthya. In that purushartha samarthya commonly is there. There are two opposite possibilities. One, the shastriya pravritti with all my faculties. Other one is swabhavika pravritti with my faculties. Now, the crucial most point which we are telling seventh time again, don't miss that even though as a human being we have all the intelligence, all the abilities, etc., still our life will be safe only when we live with our faculties as per the Shastras. Okay? What is the other thing opposite to Shastri way of living which is possible is Swabhavika, our own nature. That sometimes that nature can be Shastriya only if we have lived Shastriya life last 10 to our lives continuously. Therefore, my Swabhava itself is Shastriya Jivana Vidhana. That is the goal to be achieved. Till it is consciously ensured, Shastra Jivana Vidhana is like this, and without living or knowing even an iota of what is the Shastra Jivana Vidhana, we can live according to our own Swabhava, whims, and fancies. Slowly we learn the Shastra Jivana Vidhana, we try to live according to that. A time comes where whole life is lived like Shastra, nothing of Swabhava, means Swabhava has become Shastra, Shastra has become Swabhava. There is nothing in Swabhava which is opposite to Shastra Jivana Vidhana. Then we have invoked the Devatas in us, we are divine at that time. Like in Indian parlance, every Indian totally forgotten what India stands for, the Dharma Moksha, and just misguided by whatever the other cultures are things, living only for Artha and Kama. Totally destruction. It is not India. Not only India, the whole humanity should not live for Artha and Kama. अर्थ के लिए जीते हैं राक्षस, कामना के लिए जीते हैं पशु पक्षी. They don't have any other goal. Manushya has to live for dharma moksha. So when the Indian, every one of us understand this, my life is for outer dharma, my life for inner moksha. And that way the whole country is awakened. See the glory of it. Every Indian is the Devata only. Every Indian is the true human being. You know, if I am made Prime Minister, this is what I'll try to do. Right from beginning, it may take 200 years, 2000 years, I don't know, I'll do. And all the powers I will use it for that purpose. Wherever the things smoothly happen, I will do smoothly. Wherever the harsh steps have to be taken, I'll take. Because that is the glory of India, that's the glory of humanity. That they have to live for Artha and Kama, not Dharma and Moksha, not Artha and Kama. In not sparing anyone, no biasness, no sparing. Everybody will have to do like that. Not that some community को डरते हैं, वंदे मातरम बोलते नहीं, डरपोक लोग. स्टूपिड फेलो से एक देश ही दे दिया, पूरे एक अपना देश का टुकड़ा करके दे दिया उनको, फिर भी दे आर नॉट सैटिस्फाइड एंड दे वांट टू ब्रेक इंडिया एंड सत्यानाश करना चाहते हैं इंडिया एंड सनातन धर्म. And still we promote them only. Murak log. See that? What a nonsense. And we are all the weak people. We don't know the glory of our Bharata and Sanatana Dharma, and we don't know what to do. Bas, artha and kama. Kamao paise and bhog karte raho. The Hindu community, you deserve to be Satyanasham. You have lost your glory, you have lost your identity, you have lost your pride, your self-respect. Then you will be kicked only by the Asura. Think about it. It's a big subject that way. Subjectively also same. Deva Asura. I am the Purusha Prajapati. They are my children. Deviya Pravritti and Asura. Isn't it? What Vidura said, when Duryodhana was born to Dhritarashtra, he is a Mahagnani, Dharma Kavatar. Because of this fellow, your entire Vamsha will be destroyed. You kill him. In the beginning, Vidura tells Dhritarashtra. Then Dhritarashtra, how can I kill? He did not. Therefore, he went on, bringing up those 100 children. Usme Duryodhan Dushta, all following him. Actually, what Vidura said happened, the entire Kuru Amsha ended with them because of Duryodhana. So once you know somebody is bad, you should eliminate. Isn't it? Don't spare. Though both Deva and Asura are probable children in me, I also always have to abort the Asura children. उसको जन्म देने ही नहीं देना. दोगे तो then they demand importance and they grow. When they grow, their only job is to destroy the Devatas. Only thing is, like in India, the other two religion, they don't have any Desha Bhakti. Only thing is how to destroy Hinduism. It's a fact, everybody knows it. You ask that fellow, Bhajapta bolega wo. What is the goal? है ना? Maybe 0.05%, 1% may say, I respect India. That is by mistake is born there. Otherwise, they have only one agenda. So too the Asura in us have only one agenda. That we are Tamoguni, we maintain that. We have our own Swartha. We will make that alone happen. For that sake, the Devatas who are Shastriya, we will suppress them, we will destroy them. That's how in the Asura Pravarti in us dominates. This all is explanation for Prajapatyaha, Prajapatyapatyani iva Prajapatis Purushaha Karma Jnana Adhikruta Purusha. The one who is supposed to have Jnana, the one who is supposed to act according to the Jnana is called as Purusha, that is Yudhai. We have the Apatya, the possible probable children of the the Deva and Asura. If you abort the Deva children and only give birth to Asuras, Asuras will prevail. If you give promotion to Devatas, the Devatas will prevail. You know? See that in American countries and all. Wherever, as long as they are allowing our Indians promoting, except from some exceptions to Amesha, with so much honesty, loyalty, they are working and adding to the contribution to the growth of that country also. They maintain the Indian Bhakti, same time they are loyal to that country also. See the beauty. But you see in the countries like the London and UK, what is the other picture happening? You have to be very careful outside as well as inside. पहले पहचानो कौन असुर है, कौन देवता. We have to be responsible both. Don't say that I'll try to eliminate all asura outside and devatas I promote. Inside I won't bother. This is how the whole outer political people are busy. And you and I say, I will eliminate all asuras within me, I'll promote devatas. And what about outside? I don't want to respect outside or value outside or take responsibility. In a grown up, matured personality, both inner and outer contribution goes on happening. Isn't it? Like Gurudeva or Adi Shankara Bhagavan. Did they teach only inside the conquering of asuras by devatas? और they did all the missionary work also outside to promote. बाहर भी किया ना उन्होंने. They are examples to us. Now, we'll conclude the topic, come to the next one. Tatra, we are coming to next point after the apatyani. Rajapatadha devaha udgita majahruhu. They have done the udgita. That also we saw actually yesterday. Why they have done it, that also we have to see. Tatra utkarsha apakarsha lakshana nimitteha devaha udgitham udgita bhakti upalakshitam audgatram karma ajahruho ahrutavantaha. तस्य अपि केवलस्य आहरण असंभवात् ज्योतिष्ठोमादि आहृतवन्तः इति अभिप्रायः. Is it what? All the things. The Jyotishta Homa is a gross physical action. While that action is done by the Hota, he is to be guided by the Udgata. The Udgata was continuously chanting their respective mantras, which the Hota also knows. So this mantra is coming means at this time I have to offer this Ahuti, this place in this. Along with that, the Om also is added. So Om and mantra and that particular Jyotishtomadi Yajna. Krishna Vasudeva. The actual Yajna is for that particular Devata, for him to bless us at the Adibhautika level. The Mantrocharana is to guide that Hota what to exactly do. So far what they have forgotten is the Om Mahima. Now the Om also, with all its glory known, they are invoking while doing this. Like when we chant every day Om 3 times. Mechanically Om, 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 then Sana Bhavatu. One way. But with the background knowledge of what is the glory of Om, that it is Sakshat Paramatma, Sahalambana and Pratika, and then it is Rasatamaha, then it is Apti, then Samruddhi. Rasatama, Apti, Samruddhi, Gunaman, Om. Knowing that when I chant 3 times, and in that I induce all the prayer, O Lord, right from the chanting of the Sanavatu till the Purnamada happens, empower me with all my inner knowledge to talk on this Upanishad as best as it is required, and please give that blessings to audience also, that let them also tune to listen perfectly. Then I am doing Om Pass. I am invoking the Om's Krupa. Continuous. Must hai. If it clicks to us and if we start doing it, we are into a different track of getting empowered by the Omkara, Rupa Paramatma. Then only good things we do and successfully we do. That is the power of that prayers, which we have missed. Hai. Two powers are there of prayers. One, power of blessing by the Lord. Second, power of blessing invoked by my sincerity. My sincerity is gone. Only Bhagavan out of Majburi, because he is taking my name, he is blessed. If I also do prayer with my full involvement backed by all my knowledge, then the blessings will be multifold. For that, you have to know the Mahima of that Devata of whom we are doing Upasana. Omkara Mahima is told already. Even this is also a practical proof of Omkara Mahima, that how the Devatas finally could defeat the Asuras. Very sublime, very micro level of explanation, all that. And any words I speak, word, language, I am wasting your life and my life only by mere talking. Bakwas. Only when sit one place, become introverted and then do the actual contemplation, actual practice, then we will have the benefit of it and the joy of it. चलो वो भी टाइम आएगा, जल्द से जल्दी आएगा, where I stop all these classes, sit somewhere and do my sadhana. You also do your sadhana. बहुत सुन चुके हैं, बहुत कह चुके हैं. By the way, keep in mind. So, don't feel today I'm giving you the swatantrata from these classes. Till we hold on to that, this won't be left. That is my assurance to myself. Ki clearly explained ki devaha udgitam means udgita bhakti upalakshitam. So udgita means Omkara. What is Omkara Udgita? Udgita Bhakti. The actual Udgita called as Samaveda, Bhakti means an anga of it. So they have not given up of the Samaveda and chanting only Om. No. They are chanting Samaveda also and the Omkar also. So Udgitam Ajahru is equal to Udgita Bhaktim, Udgita Bhakti Upalakshitam Omkaram. So Udgita is total Samaveda. Udgita Bhakti is Samaveda Anga. And that Samaveda Anga के रूप में क्या उपलक्षित है ओंकार. So therefore they are adding Omkara and chanting the Udgita, that Samaveda mantra also. Not only Om they are saying, no. Then the Udgita mantra, Samaveda mantra totally dissolve. It will be forgotten all. So that is also there. But only Om I am chanting, Udgita mantras chanting. Practically I am not doing yajna, then that also incomplete. Therefore all the three are added. So Udgitam, Udgita Bhakti Upalakshanam, then Udgatram Karma. The Udgatram Karma is the Udgata की तरह chant करते हुए, then prompting the Hota to do the Havana also. So the Havana is going on, the Udgana of the Samaveda is going on, then the Omkara also consciously remembered and chanted. Okay, that's why Tasya api kevalasya aharana asambhavat. Only if you chant Om and even add the Veda mantra to it, full yajna is not complete. That is not the said by Shruti Mata. Therefore, asambhavat jyotishta omadi ahrutavantah iti abhiprayah. So Udgita Majahru mein add all the three. Omkara, mantra and the practical yajna of offering the ahuti systematically. That they were doing. Tat kimartamajahruhu. So why did they do this entire Udgita Upasana, these devatas? Ki idi uchyate anena karmana. With this yajna karma, where the Havana is practically physically happening, behind which there is a mantrocharana going on, and it is endowed with the Udgita or Bhakti, that is Omkara. Why they are doing that? Ki, anena, by this sadhana, upasana, asuran abhavishyamaha. Iti, evam abhiprayaha santaha. Okay, in this abhipraya, they were doing that with this yajna, we will overpower the asuras. Now, pause here one moment. Already we have discussed Devatas is Shastriya Jivana Vidhana. Remember in Shastriya Jivana Vidhana, one at the higher level, the Lord's mission is accomplished. Second, the universal good will be there. Third, my contribution to the world will be perfect. Fourth, I have not liability to the world. Fifth, I myself am blessed by the world and the God. Sixth, that helps me in my own spiritual evolution. Six benefits are there when I live according to Shastra, exactly as per Shastra. So should we not therefore within us feel कि मुझे शास्त्र के अनुसार जीना है? Then immediately we must know that within me only, right from vasanas through the kamanas, the powerful habitual asura way of life is there in me. I have to overpower it. पहले basically a thought होना है कि I am bad, I have to be good. In me the asura way of living is there. I have to replace it by the daiviya way. The daiviya way is knowing Shastra, living according to that, in which there are six benefits. I spiritually grow. My contribution to the world is always there. I am not liable to the world. World is also growing and evolving. And the Paramatma's mission of running the world for everybody's benefit, that also is going on. Shastra, Shruti Mata also is happy. If I live life like Daiva, wherein I follow Shastra injunctions. Now, this we already said how many times I have to say. In traffic, that's the traffic is the Shastra, the traffic rules, regulations. All these six things will happen or not when you follow the traffic rules. And as an Asura, I don't want to know what are the traffic rules. I just erratically go whatever the way I want. I also destroy, I destroy others also, I disturb the whole traffic also. The whole traffic department is disturbed that day. Because of one fellow's erratic behavior. Everywhere it is. In any field you take, there is a Shastriya Paddhati. According to that, if you go, there is always beauty. If not, there is an asura in us, he will do only negative things. So I have to say that because of my existence, in all these six ways, there should be benefit. That will happen when I live as per the Shastra injunction. And what is that which is not allowing me even to know the Shastra? Forget about even living like that. Is my own Asura Durgunas in me. Right now, the Asura Durgunas are Shaktishali. I cannot overpower. Then what need? I need the invoke power from the higher. Therefore, I am doing the Omkara Yukta, Samagana Mantrocharana Yukta, this Jyotishtomadi Yajna. Now, what is the thing which we miss if we are not careful is this yajna they are doing not for their bhoga. They are doing the yajna for overpowering the asuras, to defeat the asuras. Therefore, every day when our upasanas are for our kamana desiring itself is asura lakshana. So unknowingly, through all our spiritual upasanas, we are promoting the asuras only in us. Like in Indian government, all the freebies, facilities are taken by only those who are not patriotic, most of them. विचित्र है वो इतने सरकारी अस्पताल जाको कौन जाके वहाँ ट्रीटमेंट ले रहे no Hindu goes there other they only get benefit in the same way remember I am systematically doing my Vishnu Sahasranama puja archana or any other Shiva Rudrabhishek and if I have asked oh Shiva give me all sukha and bhoga who asks for sukha and bhoga the asura only no therefore I am systematically doing Shiva puja only to develop the asura in me. That subtlety we have to understand. What should be the Shiva puja done for? In me, the asura guna of kamadi vikara, swecha yukta jivana should not be there. That will be overpowered. Then I have to live as per Shastra. When I live as per Shastra, the vision is big. I told you, the universal good is done. The Ishvara's plan is being executed through us. Because of us, everybody is benefited. We are not liable to anyone. We are blessed and loved by the world, most importantly. Just like that, our spiritual opening up happens. All of them are blocked when I become kami. And to fulfill my kamanas, I do all my upasana. Then I am asura. Ravana also did tapasya, mahatapasya. And Hiranyakashipu did ghorati ghora tapasya, which all of us put together also cannot do. But their tapasya is for only the kamana fulfillment, not living as per Shastra. We also do that. We are also Chota Ravana, Chota and Hiranyakashipu. But sometimes I am good and noble. Ravana and Hiranyakashipu are good to their own children, to their own praja. Whoever listening to them, they were good to them also. They were also good. उसमें क्या है? Like terrorists. But they are good to their own family. But that partial good won't justify that you are good. Na? This is how, when we think like this, we become subtler in our understanding. Then all the grosser misunderstandings get dissolved. That is the meaning of human intellect's maturity. Then accordingly we live, we are even evolving also in our evolution life. So why this yajna? We overpower the asura. Now, when this is said, don't become sentimental, emotional. कि why the devatas want to defeat asura? अरे बेवकूफ, they are asura रे, उसको तो मार के डालना चाहिए. Again the same example. Again and again we propitiate on the name of votes and politics. And doing what? The whole Kerala is lost now almost. Bengal almost was going to go away. Thank God. You see, no, दुनिया में क्या हो रहा है? Let's say what the China does is correct only. You cannot promote asura, भाई वो क्या बोल रहे हो तुम? When you know them, they are asura, isn't it? Any asura in any government office, somebody says I'll get salary and pension, but I won't work for government properly. He's asura. Everywhere. Even I am. If my intention is not to equip you with the scriptural knowledge for your right life and evolution, any ignoble purpose I have in my mind, I am asura. Agar I am doing this lecture for my individual, name and fame or any grosser benefits, With all this dress and all, I am Asura only. I should not be promoted. Such I should not be promoted. Such thought should not be promoted. Anywhere it is. Be cool, be calm, be quietly listening to these things. Allow these thoughts trigger the contemplation inside, trigger the thinking inside. With that triggered thinking, what is right understanding when it is gained, the wrong understandings which were prevailing as right understandings, they will go away. Once our convictions are correct and positive, and we have the courage to follow those convictions, we are on the ladder of evolution. Without that inner transformation, आउटसाइड कोई पूजा कहो, पाठ कहो, पोथी कहो, कुछ भी करो, थोड़ा पुण्य मिलता है, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. फर्क is only in the सूक्ष्म शास्त्र ज्ञान. सूक्ष्म ज्ञान in which we are very clear as to how to live, what for we have to live. In this way, anena karmana enan asuran abhavishyama iti evam abhiprayah santah. Okay, this is the first mantra. Now, it says, yada achatad udgitam karma ajihirshavaha tada. So, when they wanted to do the udgita karma upasana, they started doing. But when they started doing, the asuras, they are already ready there, no? They started affecting and neutralizing. And they could successfully do that. 4 or 5 examples are given. Then these devatas thought कि क्या करने से our doing is not destroyed by these asuras, our upasana. That's how it clicked to them to do the upasana of the Mukhya Prana. We will see that in the next 1 week. We are going to exhaustively talk this topic as we have done the first Khanda, because these few Khandas are very essential. Whole Upanishad is so beautiful that way. While studying it, our intellect is like evening class also, Yoga Vasishta. When you are studying one by one sloka topic, yesterday we have listed out how many topics we have covered in last 2 months. How many beautiful topics. If only those knowledges were held intact by us in our heart by Manana Chintana, by now our vision would have been something higher and nobler. Never mind, even now we can keep on being more careful while studying to retain the knowledge. So now, yathacha, yadacha tad udgitam karma ajihir shavaha tada. So when that way they were ready to take up the Udgita karma, which all the three are included, they started doing this way. Then the Asura started affecting. What is that? Teha nasikyam pranam udgitam upasan chakrire. Teha nasikyam pranam udgitam upasan chakrire. Tagamha asuraha papana vividuho. Tagamha asuraha papana vividuho. हाँ, तस्मात् तेन उभयं जिघ्रति, तस्मात् तेन उभयं जिघ्रति, सुरभि च दुर्गन्धि च, सुरभि च दुर्गन्धि च, पाप्मना हि एष विद्धः, पाप्मना हि एष विद्धः. Together, तेह नासिक्यं प्राणमुद्गीतमुपासाञ्चक्रिरे, तगम्ह आसुराः पाप्मना विविदुः, तस्मात् तेन उभयं जिघ्रति, सुरभि च दुर्गन्धि च, पाप्मना हि एषः विद्धः. Again, teha nasikyam pranamudgitam upasanchakrire tagamha asuraha papmana vividuho tasma tena vayam jigrati surabhicha durgandhicha papmana hi esha viddha. So this shloka is most crucial in this entire khanda. Main point. ये पकड़ लिया तो बाकी next 7 mantras are repetition of same mantra. So come tomorrow with fresh mind like today to grasp the subtle meaning of this, very essential for us. We'll stop here today. Om 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 Om, Om, Om. Om Purnamadaha Shruti Matre Namaha Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. The coffee है ना आज? हाँ. Let us do our today's part of Vedic chanting. Which one is today? है क्या? देखता हूँ मैं. जय 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 प्रिय भारत जनयेत्री दिव्यधात्री जय 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 शत सहस्र नर नारी हृदय नेत्री जय 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 प्रिय भारत जनयेत्री दिव्यधात्री. सिक्स्थ किया हमने कल, ऐसा मुझे लगता है. जय मधीय मधुर गेय जय 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 प्रिय ना 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 ना. सॉरी फ्रेंड्स, 1 मिनट. कभी कभी ना जल्दी खुलता नहीं. टुडे ऑल्सो द सेम वे. Mantra 1 and 2 are addressed to Lord Soma, 3 to Vishvedeva. Rishi is Atharvaha. These are all again invoking the various subtly existing devatas who are operating this whole world. Like with our grasa drushti, we can see grossly so many individuals are operating in this world's management. And like the sweepers are sweeping the roads, the cleaners are cleaning it, the कचरा उठा के ले जाने वाले ले जा रहे हैं, रोड्स डालने वाले डाल रहे हैं, बिजली वाले बिजली काम कर रहे हैं, the transport people are transporting, drivers are driving. You see the gross world operations done by so many for the movement of the world. Same way the subtle devatas also are there who are running the show of the world. Our upasanas are always to those sukshma devatas. So here, O Soma Deva, let you and Mother Atiti and her children, may they, who are by nature are the Anugraha Karakas, okay, and they are moving in this world to bless, may we come across them, may they come across us. That means, certainly, may we be blessed by them. So cute na mantra. घूम रहे वो लोग, हम उनके नजर में आए ताकि they bless us also. So to O Somadeva, you are the one when you are so powerful, can do the Abhibhavanam. So therefore, I know you are so kind to me because I am praying to every day. You are overpowering the negativities in me and outside me. I am thankful for that. Same way, because of my upasana to you, maintain these blessings of you on me all the time and encourage me, inspire me to be always on this noble path of praying to you, invoking your grace. So to all the devatas, you have such a love for us because we are praying to you. You are empowering us and yourselves also kind enough to do your graceful duty of warding away all the inner and outer asuras. With that, your powerful Shakti, give us success and give us happiness. This is how simple three mantras, but very effective. ॐ अथ अथर्वणवेदान्तर्गत सोमविश्वेदेव सूक्तम् ॐ येन सोमादितिः पथा ॐ येन सोमादितिः पथा मित्रावायन्त्यद्रुहः मित्रावायन्त्यद्रुहः तेनानो वसागहे तेनानो वसागहे ॐ येन सोमादितिः पथा मित्रावायन्त्यद्रुहः तेनानो वसागहे ॐ येन सोमादितिः पथा मित्रावायन्त्यद्रुहः तेनानो वसागहे सेकंड येन सोमसा हन्त्यासुरान् येन सोमसा हन्त्यासुरान् येन सोमसा हन्त्यासुरान् रन्धयासिनः 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 तेनानो अधिवोचत तेनानो अधिवोचत तेनानो अधिवोचत येन सोमसा हन्त्यासुरान् रन्दयासिनः तेनानो अधिवोचत येन सोमसा हन्त्यासुरान् रन्धयासिनः तेनानो अधिवोचत. That's all. Third mantra. येन देवा असुराणाम् ओजां स्यवृणीध्वम् ओजांसि अवृणीध्वम् तेना नः शर्म यच्छत तेना नः शर्म यच्छत ॐ येन देवा असुराणाम् ओजांसि अवृणीध्वम् तेना नः शर्म यच्छत येन देवा असुराणाम् ओजांसि अवृणीध्वम् तेना नः शर्म यच्छत ॐ येन देवा असुराणाम् ओजांसि अवृणीध्वम् तेना नः शर्म यच्छत ओम शांति शांति शांति. आई एम सो इम्प्रेस्ड. तीन तीन मंत्र वाला छोटा सूक्त. Many of them are like that. We are doing 10, 10, 12, 12. Bhagwan is kind. You are not able to do it one day. Chal chota de deta hu. I am happy. Every day one sukta we are able to do. So, in all these mantras, withdrawing the Shaktis which are given to empower the negative and giving those Shaktis to empower the positive. And you do that in your own family, and you have two sons, one Gadha, Dusra better. So, whatever the investments you do for that Gadha, you withdraw them and you invest is for the otherwise fellow. It's a simple common sense. If that is not done and all money is wasted only in Gadha, then that fellow is Gadha. Everywhere it is. Here there is a constitutionally kaho in the national rules, wherever it is. If the promotion is done of the Gada useless fellows who don't have the noble vision, pure positive values, the patriotism, even the glory of Bharatva, सब जिसको नहीं पता अब उसको प्रमोट कर रहे हो तो you are that only. Anybody it is. So here the powers should be withdrawn from the Asura, they have to be given to Deva. This is a simple logic, simple technique, nothing more. Inside also. I give power with my mind and intellect's justification to all my artha kamadi rajoguna or my nidradi tamoguna. That sankalpa shakti of the mana, bauddhika shakti of buddhi, let me employ it for this sattva in me called as the adhyatmika jivana, sadhu jivana, jivana with values, etc. बस इतना ही है जीवन पूरा. That's the evolution. Evolution first is an intellectual understanding for human beings as per Shastra. Second is living according to that. Now chant three times. Om yena somaditi padha mitra vayantyadruha tenano vasagahe yena somasahanti asuran randhayasinaha tenano adivochata yena deva asuranam ojam ओजांसि अवृणीध्वं तेना नः शर्म यच्छता. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. What we are studying in Chandogya, same topic. Om Yena Somaditi Pada Mitra Vayanti Adruha Tenano Vasagahe Yena Somasa Hanti Asuran Randhayasinaha Tenano Adivochata Yena Deva Asuranam Ojamsi Avrunidvam तेनानः शर्म यच्छता. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Totem Ena Somadide Padha Mitra Vayantyadruha Tenano Vasagahe Ena Somasahante Asuran Randhayasinaha Tenano Adivosata Ena Deva Suranam Ojamsi Avrunidhvam Tenana Sharma Yachyata. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Friends, what to talk? So many things in the mind they are coming. I just will control all of that. But in short, in all these mantras, okay, mantras are given in the writing form. But these mantras will be added with the kriyapadas, which are not mentioned here, by the udgata when he chants. So that swaha, swaha, every time you don't see here. But he will chant there. Every time swaha likh ke, portion lamba ho jayega na. Like when you see a medicine bottle, dosage is written that. है ना? 3 drops with water. He says, he will not say कि take a glass and put the water in it, then add 3 drops and for proper mixing, mix it with the spoon, then take little. इतना लिखेगा तो इतना लंबा लगेगा वो. In the same way, in the Veda mantras, the Kriya Padas may not be used, but the Hota does that chanting, then Udgata does that chanting, and the Hota knows now through this mantra I am guided to offer those oblations. That action goes on. Point one. Point two, in this mantras, that respect to Devatas ke liye Havish. The Havish means the oblations are offered, taking them, propitiated by them, that Devata will fulfill the sankalpa of these fellows. These ones who are doing the Yajamana. That is a yajna prakriya. And in the universe, to those devatas, the power to bless is given by the Lord. What is added in our Chandogya Upanishad is more powerful than all these devatas is Mukhya Prana. So inside, if you do the Mukhya Prana Upasana, it includes the Upasana of all the Indriyas, Indriyadhisthana devatas. Just I am connecting this Veda mantra to what we are studying the Upanishad. That's how we have to slowly open up to re-understand what we have forgotten about, what is lived by our saints and sages, rishis, our Bharatiya Sanatana Dharmins. In their yajnas, in their upasanas, in their nitya swadharmacharana, in their adhyatmika shravanamanana chintana, in their cultures, traditions, following all the festivals, what they have done, why they have done, all of that when we know and again restart living as a pure Sanatan Dharmi, we become a good example for the world. Ki are aise jina hai. By mistake, we all became kami bhogi and we are destroying prakriti, we are destroying each other, we are destroying ourselves. Let us live like Indians. Like that, we should become a living, standing example to the world. Is there anything wrong in it? Nice. Now, after this mantra, now we have Gayatri mantra to chant. Today being our Bharata Mata, also Mata, the Swatantrata Dinotsava, Swatantra Dina Utsava, 1947, so 80 years. We'll chant Gayatri mantra for Bharata Mata only. I was thinking what mantra, 1,000 mantras can be written. Okay. So I felt like this. Brahma Jnana Datre cha Vidmahe. Datriye cha Vidmahe. So Brahma Jnana is there in Bharata Mata. Then what else? Where the Brahma Jnana you get from the Shruti. And who is giving us the Shrutis to us? The Rishis. So Shruti Rishi Yuktaye cha Dhimahi. Tanno Bharata Mata Prachodayat. Today's Gayatri Mantra is this. So Vidmahe, we know in Bharata Mata it's a Mukti Bhumi. Dhimahi, we are meditating on her while doing our Upasana, knowing that she is full of the Shruti Mata means Shruti Smriti Purana Ityasa. Then Rishi means the Rishi, Bhakta, Yogi, Sadhu, Santa, Sadguna, Purusha Yukta is our Bharata Mata. That is basic. All your science and technology, अब कितना भी करो, everything becomes outdated after few days and everything is only for bhoga. आप जितना भी विम्स फैंसीज करो बाहर, इज ऑल ओनली फॉर इंद्रिय एंड शरीर ओनली, नथिंग स्पेशल अबाउट इट. With all of that things achieved so far and going to be achieved further, we are not going to rise above from being a bhogi human being. Because the basic thing we are not touching at all, that our life is for a yoga. Therefore, don't worry, the world is growing, science, technology. What science, technology? क्या कर रहे हो लोग? They are making our bhautika jivana little safer, easier. That's it. Like with all the efforts done, the medicine or medical field, creating so many millions of medicines. Finally, for what? The swasthata of the health. That's all. No, they are not helping us to rise above the dehatadhatmya. In fact, that is strengthening our body identity only. Our rishis were there. They were minimum खाना खाते थे, जो seasonal था खाते थे, जो काया हजम करने तक they stood their yoga pranayama and live the life for realization. They were never needed all of them and never बीमारी also. हमको इतनी दवाइयाँ हैं फिर भी बीमारी. More hospitals and grow diseases are growing, patients are growing. You know the famous हिंदी कहावत दवा दारू. In India में दवा दारू दोनों दुकानें बहुत बिजी है. The spiritual class of दिख रहा है ना, you four people seated I am there. What is there in all that? These type of things where seated in my house is comfort, you in your own place, we are able to communicate. That way it's good. Facility, science. This is because you and I are not tuned at our subtle level that I can communicate to you, you can listen to me wherever you are without this medium. This medium of computer and internet is nothing but the grossification of our ability to tune within us. Otherwise, if I am tuned to you, that you are regular listeners, if you tune to me that this is Swami from you are listening, this online is not required. आप आंख बंद करो मेरे को याद करो मैं आंख बंद करके आपको याद करता हूँ I transfer the thoughts you listen them. That's what is happening. No, it's only the medium is gross because we are at this level of gross, therefore we are needing all of them. But science has brought us this, that is good. बैड ऑल्सो है इसमें कि तुम क्या आप क्या करो मुझे पता ही नहीं सुन रहे हो कि सो गए हो काफी पी रहे हो चाय पी रहे हो नहाए हो कि नहीं भी आई डोंट नो बट इफ यू आर इन आश्रम यू आर trained in all of them, so positive negative both. So anyway, let the science grow. Let us also remember back our India, the glory. That's what is Gayatri mantra today. Om Brahma Jnanadatrey cha vidmahe श्रुति ऋषि युक्तायै च धीमहि तन्नो भारतमाता प्रचोदयात्. ॐ ब्रह्मज्ञानदात्र्यै च विद्महे श्रुति ऋषि युक्तायै च धीमहि तन्नो भारतमाता प्रचोदयात्. ॐ ब्रह्मज्ञानदात्र्यै च विद्महे श्रुति ऋषि युक्तायै च धीमहि तन्नो भारतमाता प्रचोदयात्. ओम ब्रह्मज्ञानदात्रे च विद्महे श्रुति ऋषि युक्तायै च धीमहि तन्नो भारतमाता प्रचोदयात्. ओम ब्रह्मज्ञानदात्रे च विद्महे श्रुति ऋषि युक्तायै च धीमहि तन्नो भारतमाता प्रचोदयात्. ओम ब्रह्मज्ञानदात्रे च विद्महे श्रुति ऋषि युक्तायै च धीमहि तन्नो भारतमाता प्रचोदयात्. ओम ब्रह्मज्ञानदात्रे च विद्महे श्रुति ऋषि युक्तायै च धीमहि तन्नो भारतमाता प्रचोदयात्. ओम ब्रह्मज्ञानदात्रे च विद्महे श्रुति ऋषि युक्तायै च धीमहि तन्नो भारतमाता प्रचोदयात्. ओम ब्रह्मज्ञानदात्रे च विद्महे श्रुति ऋषि युक्तायै च धीमहि तन्नो भारतमाता प्रचोदयात्. ओम ब्रह्मज्ञानदात्रे च विद्महे श्रुति ऋषि युक्तायै च धीमहि तन्नो भारतमाता प्रचोदयात्. ओम ब्रह्मज्ञानदात्रे च विद्महे श्रुति ऋषि युक्तायै च धीमहि तन्नो भारतमाता प्रचोदयात्. ओम ब्रह्मज्ञानदात्रे च विद्महे श्रुति ऋषि युक्तायै च धीमहि तन्नो भारतमाता प्रचोदयात्. ओम ब्रह्मज्ञानदात्रे च विद्महे श्रुति ऋषि युक्तायै च धीमहि तन्नो भारतमाता प्रचोदयात्. ओम ब्रह्मज्ञानदात्रे च विद्महे श्रुति ऋषि युक्ताय च धीमहि तन्नो भारतमाता प्रचोदयात्। ओम ब्रह्मज्ञानदात्रे च विद्महे श्रुति ऋषि युक्ताय च धीमहि तन्नो भारतमाता प्रचोदयात्। ओम ब्रह्मज्ञानदात्रे च विद्महे श्रुति ऋषि युक्ताय च धीमहि तन्नो भारतमाता प्रचोदयात्। ओम श्री श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास युक्त संत युक्त धर्मार्थ कामोक्ष पुरुषार्थ युक्त समस्त देवतावतार युक्त भारत मात्रे नमः। नमस्करोमि तव चरणों शरणागतोऽस्मि। मां रक्ष रक्ष इति प्रार्थयामि। मम शक्तिं देहि अहमपि तव सेव्य तव सेवायाम् एव पूर्ण जीवन निर्वहणं करोमि इति प्रतिज्ञां करोमि। ओम श्री भारतमात्रे नमः। समस्त भारतीयान् संस्कृति द्वारा संरक्षणं कुरु इति प्रार्थयामि। ओम भारतमात्रे नमः। ओम भारतमात्रे नमः। ओम समस्त भारतीयानां मुक्तिं प्रदेहि इति प्रार्थयामि। ओम भारतमात्रे नमः। 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 ओम भारती मात्रे 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 नमः। If you say Mata, you have to have Bharati or Bharata, feminine gender होना चाहिए. So today's Gayatri mantra is about our Bharat Mata. Just with no Samskrita Jnanam, little bit we have seen. If you have good Samskrita Bhasha, you can write 108 or 1008 Gayatri mantras only on our Bharat Mata. Let somebody catch this thought and write it. Now the last thought, common sense today, is also the same one. 80 years of Swatantrata. Hana, pray for everyone who sacrificed for the country's freedom. From the time the freedom is lost, 1000 years, 1200 years, from whenever the invasions have happened. How many people are miserable from then onwards and sacrifice their lives and everything. So our heartfelt gratitude salutations to them, that because of them we are freed from all these chains of slavery bondage. May our upasanas, punyas go to them for their own evolution. Point one. Point two. Again, don't forget this point of the division of India into two parts, which whenever I personally remember, I feel so miserable about it. How come a part of my Bharata, Akhanda Bharata, one by one part getting separated? Why there should be a Bangladesh? Why there is Afghanistan? Why there is Pakistan? They're all me, my desha it is. If left like that, how many टुकड़े ये भारत माता का करोगे? फिर रहेगा क्या उसका अस्तित्व एंड आइडेंटिटी? So painful it is, you know. There are people who just want to this way destroy our nation. And when India gone, the Indian culture tradition gone, then the whole world goes to destruction only. So very good the Swatantrata has come. Now for various reasons the Bharata got broken. My prayers is what? The entire Bharata again should become Akhanda, and then whoever have gone away from our Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma, they all have to come back and understand glory of Sanatana Dharma and live a glorious Hindu nation. सनातन धर्म पूर्णतया नो बांग्लादेश नो पाकिस्तान सब इंडिया में मिलना है बस सारा एक फिर से अखंड भारत अखंड भूमि पूरा whole bhumata should be having that Vedic Sanatana Samskriti which teaches all the four Purusharthas, mainly the Moksha Purusha. Then only the real Swatantrata will, not otherwise. So let us work in that direction more and more. Same time, remember that painful thing of partition in 48. How many? I just think that more people died in partition than in the freedom struggle which has ran for 1000 years, which is so ridiculous and shame. स्वतंत्रता के लिए लड़के जितने मरे उससे ज्यादा ड्यूरिंग पार्टीशन मरे आई थिंक सो आंकड़े देखो तो आई डोंट नो द एग्जैक्टली आंकड़ा for no reason even after independence killed each other and you know who are killed more Isn't it? Only the Hindu Sikhs, these are all killed and destroyed. Most of them. All of that, how can we forget that history? Only then we know who are true, genuine Deshabhaktas and who have the Manushyatva humanity. Them only we have to promote. We have to. One side we have to maintain Hamarmasmi sadhana. Second side we have to maintain the Upasana to the Sarveshwara. Third we have to do our Swadharma Adi. Fourth we have to also work for what is right, what is righteous, and what is our country stands for, what is our Sanatana Dharma. So therefore, झंडा फहराया, सैल्यूटेशन किया, वंदे मातरम बोला, बात नहीं बनता उससे. It's only beginning. Go to the basics, go to the roots of Sanatana Dharma. Starting from the first step of rebuilding or bringing back the Samskrita Bhasha into Vyavahara. Then the entire Samskriti Bharati through the Shastra is the only way. They are eternal things. Never say that they are outdated. And saying that outdated, what have you brought out as modern? Nothing but bhoga, nothing but destroying the world, nothing but destroying the Prithvi, Bhumata. They are not outdated. They are evergreen, fresh messages and guidances. And what we, forgetting them doing are destructive things. So let every Hindu Indian, being Indian, study the Shastras. Know what for the life highest has to be lived. For that, whatever the powerful positive, let them learn to empower. Whatever negative, let them have the courage to fight out to destroy them. Don't allow the negative to grow in any way. So, Bharata Mata's glory is that one. Let it be realized, let that be brought. We love our Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma. That's it. We don't have any otherwise feeling with anybody. If anybody have that towards us, then we cannot spare them. We should not. And just feel that feeling. I never feel that Pakistan, Bangladesh to be countries at all. I say they are my Bharat Mata. Because of some people that religion has grown, टुकड़ा कर दिया उन लोगों ने अपना बना ली. What a funny thing it is. And how our people have agreed. How did they agree? Isn't it? How long you will agree like that? Biggest blunder done is that one, I feel. See that? Not even one Hindu left there. Everybody is killed. सनातन धर्म का नाश जो होता है देखना पड़ता है. You have to be sensitive. You cannot be so sleepy, lazy, bhogi. See that education system, how much it spoiled that I cannot think about my own dharma, my own sanatana, my own ऋषि परंपरा, my own शास्त्र परंपरा. उसके बारे में भूल ही जाते हैं और कोई कहते हैं तो भी we don't listen with positive emotion and shraddha. We listen as if some crime is being done. What an amount of destruction, disgusting only. I to believe the real freedom is that when every Indian knows Gita, Upanishads, Ramayana, the essence of that, and lives life according to it, with all inner and outer discipline and aggressiveness. If you and I don't do that, the Lord will do. The Lord's way of doing is what? If allow the India to be destroyed by others, the Lord will see to that the whole world is made India. Because the Indians go anywhere and they are establishing our culture there. पूरा globe उस तरह से इंडिया ही बनेगा बाद में. Means the culture, tradition, means spirituality, means living for the higher values. So whenever we say a few words, behind them so much of matured understanding is there. Please believe in that. Our words are not outer sentimental things. It is with the entire background of imagining every jiva's spiritual evolution, which is the goal of our Shastras, our Sanatan Dharma. Based on that we talk. We don't talk just like that. Those who study the Upanishads, Brahma Vidya, they talk anything from that standpoint. While talking, we have to observe what's happening. Then according to that, we have to discuss. Be open also. isn't it? So today is Bharata Mata's Swatantra Dinotsava. Celebrate that we got the freedom. Also pray for all those souls who have sacrificed it. Now feel the responsibility to take the glorious Bharat legacy forward ahead. What's my contribution to my nation? Truly, टुडे आई तो सोचता हूँ पूरा देश की ऑल गवर्नमेंट प्राइवेट ऑफिसेस छुट्टी नहीं देना है, हाफ डे वर्क होना है. इन दैट हाफ डे में दे डू द फ्लैग होइस्टिंग एंड ऑल. Somebody should talk to about how the independence is achieved, sacrifices and all. Somebody to tell what is the present nation's condition, not economically, financially, morally, ethically, spiritually. Then what we should do for future. ऐसा हर दफ्तर में ऐसा डिस्कशन होना है आज. छुट्टी देते हो घर आके खा के सिनेमा देख के सो जाते. नो फेस्टिवल शुड बी हॉलीडे गिवन. दशहरा दीपावली को भी छुट्टी नहीं देना. लेट होल फैमिली गो टू द ऑफिसेस एंड दे सेलिब्रेट द दशहरा दीपावली दे. क्योंकि छुट्टी मिलते ही वी आर बिकमिंग भोगी. अदर डेज वी आर बिजी इन अर्निंग द अर्थ वेल्थ and on holiday we are ready to we are spending that wealth for bhoga. There is no time spared for desha bhakti, for dharma bhakti till we are retired. After retired, with the pension, we are only busy again in so many things that are available for us to get distracted. Thus, we are living such an immature, irresponsible life for ourselves and the whole nation and dharma. If all these things we realize and become little disciplined, courageous, matured, I think the real purpose or meaning of Swatantrata achieved can be achieved again. And feel proud that we are born in Bharata Mata, such a glorious nation. And identify with it. And this nonsense of feeling sentimental, emotional. Otherwise, when I talk about Bharata Mata, drop that nonsense once for all. Swamiji, when you say India is great, is not America, Great Britain, Gadhe, why are you talking that? I am talking glory of my nation. Why you are bringing into your nonsense mind all those? That is not my subject at all. My Bharat Mata is glorious. My Sanatana Dharma is glorious. Do you have any doubt in it? No, then shut up. That's it. But no butting at all. That butting only brought us to this destruction. Whoever is whatever, why? How should I bother? Why should I bother? Let me be bothering first about my nation, my Sanatana. Thereafter, only one more concept. I have the whole globe. In that, everybody is included. Nobody particular. Then I talk about the entire Brahmanda. Then I talk about the whole cosmos. See that? If you don't have that clarity, every time good noble thoughts are given, we get distracted. Why? Our sentiments, emotions. That funny habit of the mind, we have to rise above. Like whenever we talk about Sanatana Dharma, we again bring the topic others. We are not talking that we have to know about what is our glorious. Work for it. So, congrats to all. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Sri Guru. Good. Nothing more sentiment, emotion about we got independence. Okay, those days are over. What is our responsibility? That is important. Gita.